Hey guys, it's me, Kinsey, and today I am back with a new video. If you have ever thought about going to law school, or you are in the middle of making this extremely difficult decision, this video is for you. Today, we are going to dive deep into the question of, should you go to law school? In this video, we're going to be covering the pros, the cons, and everything in between. So if that's something that interests you, definitely stick around. If you guys are new here, my name is Mackenzie. I am a third-year law student, and I make content here on YouTube about law school and lifestyle. So if that's something that interests you, definitely subscribe down below. It would mean the world to me if you guys wanted to join my channel. Without further ado, let's figure out if you should go to law school. All right, first things first, let's talk about what law school is really like. If you're picturing dramatic court scenes, yelling, arguing, you might be in for a surprise. If I'm being completely honest, law school is mostly reading, writing, and critical thinking. Law school is a 3-year academic program where you will learn everything from torts, to criminal law, to constitutional law, to so much more. Generally, the first year is considered the toughest year for law students. During your first year, you will take courses that lay the foundation for the remaining 2 years of your law school journey. Make sure that you're expecting long hours, lots of reading, and lots of critical thinking. You're going to be reading case law, writing briefs, writing essays, and participating in discussions. Does that sound exciting to you? Maybe a little bit intimidating? Both of these reactions are completely normal. Think of it like a marathon for your brain. You are going to spend hours reading dense legal text and case law. And trust me, there will be moments where you feel like you are drowning in this information. But with hard work and dedication, it does get easier. Let's start off with talking about the positives. Why do people choose to go to law school in the first place? There are a few major pros about this. First off, law school opens you up to a variety of career opportunities. Whether you want to be a lawyer, work in politics, or go into corporate business. A law degree is extremely versatile. You have the foundation to work in fields like criminal law, intellectual property, and even tech law. Second, the law is a respected profession. People look up to lawyers as experts in their field. Being a lawyer is a job that can bring a lot of prestige and respect. And let's be honest, the pay can be pretty good. Let's be honest. Lawyers are typically thought of as people that make a lot of money. So, depending on what route you decide, this could potentially be a pro for you. Generally, the law is a well-paying profession if you land a job at a top law firm. Of course, your salary is going to depend on what kind of law you practice, what kind of law firm you're practicing at, and where you're located. Generally, the rewards can be significant financially. And don't forget your ability to make an impact. Whether you're advocating for civil rights, environmental law, or helping family with their legal matters, law school gives you these tools to fight for your clients. If you go to law school, you have an extremely real opportunity to fight for what you believe in and to create real change. It's not to say though that you can't do this in other fields, so keep that in mind. Let's talk about the cons. First major downside to law school is the cost. Law school is expensive. Tuition runs anywhere from $20,000 to $60,000 per year. And keep in mind, you have 3 years. That cost is not factoring anything to deal with your living situation, your books, your computer, or any other necessary school supplies. For many people, this does mean that you will graduate with some kind of debt. Second, law school can be mentally and emotionally draining. As a law student, you're going to be expected to perform at very high levels, often under intense pressure. You're going to be tested on not only your academic knowledge, but also your resilience and your ability to handle stress. Law school is a huge commitment in terms of time, energy, mental health. These are all things to keep in mind. Let's talk about the job market. The job market as a lawyer is very competitive. Like I said earlier, not everyone that graduates from law school is going to end up with an extremely high-paying salary, or even your ideal job. A lot of law school graduates face the tough reality of underemployment or working in areas of law that you are not particularly interested in. Let's cut to the big question. Is law school right for you? Should you go to law school? Do you love reading, analyzing, and debating complex ideas? Do you have a passion for justice and a passion to help others? Are you okay with the idea of spending long hours, hard work, and paying a lot of money to go to law school? If you answered yes to even some of these, law school might be a good idea for you. But if you're uncertain about all of these, or if you're more interested in the idea of having a prestigious career, or if you're just seeking a high-paying job, you might reconsider. Law school is not a ticket to success. Law school is challenging, and it requires a great deal of dedication, financial sacrifice, and a strong sense of purpose. Before you go making any crazy decisions, think long and hard about your goals and whether or not law school is going to get you there. And like I said earlier, there are many ways to make an impactful difference in the lives of others outside of being a lawyer. If you're still on the fence about law school, here's a couple things that I recommend that you do to see if law school is the right fit for you. One of my biggest pieces of advice is talking to current law students and talking to current lawyers. Law students, they're in it right now. Lawyers, they've done it. Talk to them, get their opinion, pitch some ideas of why you want to be a lawyer, and get their honest thoughts. They're not going to lie to you and tell you to go to law school if they don't think that you should. On a similar note, ask a lawyer to follow them around. Ask a lawyer if they would be willing for you to shadow them, whether it be in court, maybe in a client meeting. See if the structure of their day aligns with what you want. Intern, work, or volunteer in a law-related career. Personally, I worked as an attorney's assistant and a file clerk before getting accepted into law school, and I loved it. It gave me a great idea of what I can expect. Not only that, but it gave me a base foundational knowledge of what my life is going to look like after law school. This is a great way for you to test the waters and see if this is something that you actually want to do. Finally, take a law-related class. Personally, at my undergrad, they offered law classes in the law school. Though these aren't identical to what you're going to be seeing in law school, it at least gives you a good idea of what is expected of you. At the end of the day, this is your decision, no one else's. This decision is personal, and it requires a lot of thought and consideration. Law school is tough. It's emotionally draining. It's a lot of hard work, but it can be so rewarding. Like I said, the best thing you can do is research, talk to others, see how others feel about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you are on the fence about law school. What are your deciding factors right now? What's holding you back from sending that application? Let me know in the comments, and like I said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you are interested in this kind of content. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.